Hey guys, Spencer Keepers from Keepers Concealment here. I want to go over one of our most unique features of our holsters. This is patent pending. Nobody else has this. I've got a 4th gen Glock 17. The Glock 17s are most ordered holster. It really makes sense. So clear gun, I want to confirm that. So what I want to do is actually show you that if you were ever to mess up, let's say you've been in a shooting, let's say you're on the line, you're shooting in a match, you're shooting amongst your peers, and you get just a little frustrated and a little upset about your performance, or you just had to use your gun in self-defense, you've had to shoot somebody and you're trying to get the gun back in the holster. Under those extreme stress times, it might happen that you were to holster the gun with your finger on the trigger. Again, this gun's been cleared, finger on the trigger. I'm going to actually try and insert the gun and have my finger press the trigger. But as you'll notice, that's very difficult to do. The reason that is the way this holster is designed with this wedge and the way we cut the Kydex. Again, this is patent pending. It actually grabs your finger, that tendon in between the first two knuckles, and pulls the pad of your trigger finger away from the trigger. I'm not saying you couldn't shoot yourself. Understand this. This isn't a fail-safe deal at all. It's simply a tool that if you were to ever really screw up, can give you a really good indication of that. So again, clear gun, finger on the trigger, try and holster the gun, and push and push and push. Now I'm not pulling the trigger because literally I can't. Get a little close up on my knuckle right there. You can see that indentation in it. That's from the holster, and that's extremely painful. It's a really good indicator that you're doing something wrong. So there's a lot of talk about carrying striker fired guns, whether people would do that or not. I carry a Glock 35 in my holster every day, and I'm very comfortable with doing that. I use specific techniques to reholster the gun. When I go to reholster the gun, I bow my hips out so that as I bring the gun back in the holster, I'm not covering my body. So guys, that's a patent pending deal. Again, I'm not saying it's a foolproof thing, because gosh, we all know that one guy that anything could happen to, but it will give you a good indicator. Again, you can still see that in my knuckle, it's been a little bit, that you're doing something wrong, and keep you from having a negligent discharge while you're holstering the gun. For more info, keepersconcealment.com.